Good morning to all first year science students. We have already discussed about the problems on set theory. Now we shall discuss the cross product of two sets. Very small article but important one, because if you thorough about the cross product of sets, then you can easily understand the relations, functions. Today we shall discuss about the cross product of two sets. Very small article and it is a small exercise in your textbook. That is cross product or Cartesian product of two sets. Cartesian product of two sets. Cross product or Cartesian product of two sets. What is the product of two sets? That product of sets is known as Cartesian product or cross product. Let A and B are any two sets. Let A and B are any two sets. Any two non-empty sets. Then cross product of A and B denoted as A cross B. You just read A cross B, not A into B. That is the cross product of sets. You cannot read as A into B. Just you read A cross B, which defined as A cross B is XY order pair. This is not a single element, it is a pair element. This pair is known as order pair. X comma Y. X is the first component, Y is the second component of the order pair. So A cross B such that X belongs to A and Y belongs to B. You can write A or you can put comma here. That is the cross product of sets, or known as the Cartesian product of sets. For example, suppose A contains element 1, 2, 3 and B contains the element 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can find A cross B as first take 1 with 2, 1, 2. It is a pair element, but it is considered a 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Next 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4 and 2, 5. Then 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5. This is the cross product of A with B. If you find B with A, then it will be B cross A, which is not same as A cross B. A cross B is not generally B cross A. Cross product is not commutative. If we can write A cross A as also A square. That is two dimensional. In two dimensional, suppose R cross R, also read as R square. If R cross R, read as RQ, that is three dimensional. RQ contains the element with three component. R square contains the element with two component. Here all the element of R square is order pair, but it is a triplet. It contains three component. It contains two component. So that is the cross product of sets. Here the cardinality of A is 3. A contains 3 element. B contains 4 element. but A cross B contain 12 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means the cardinality of A cross B equals to cardinality of A into cardinality of B. That is the cross product of sets, or known as Cartesian product of sets. Similarly, we can find the product of three sets. Also in n dimensional we can find the product of n sets. Then remarks, you have to remember these important things. One is A cross B is not generally B cross A. Cross product is not commutative at all. Number 2, A cross A is also written as a square. Number 3, A cross B equals to phi if A phi or B phi or both. Cross product will be phi if any two sets are phi, not 0, phi. Number 4, if xy component equals to mn component, if order pair xy equals to order pair mn, then x equals to m and y equals to n. If two order pairs equal, then its first component is equal with the first and second with second. Number 5, if A cardinality m, B cardinality n, then cardinality of A cross B equals to mn. That is the cardinality of A cross B is same as the cardinality of A into cardinality of B. That is the basic properties of the cross products. Next, distributive properties. Next theorem. First bit, A cross B union C equals to A cross B union A cross C, means cross product is distributive over union. Cross product is distributive over union. B bit, A cross B intersection C equals to A cross B intersection A cross C. That means cross product is distributive over intersection. We have to prove these two results. First is cross product is distributive over union. Second is cross product is distributive over intersection. First bit, then you can prove the second bit as a home tax. Very easy. But some student take as X belongs to A cross B union C. That is totally wrong. You cannot take a single element because all the cross product are pair element, order pair. So you cannot write X belongs to A cross B union C. Just you write XY pair belongs to A cross B union C. Because the element of cross product is a pair element. That is known as the order pair, which is first component is from A and second component is from B. This implies X belongs to A and Y belongs to B union C. We know that if the order pair XY belongs to A cross B union C, then the first component of the order pair belongs to the first set and second component of order pair belongs to the second component. So this implies X belongs to A and Y belongs to B or Y belongs to C. We know that if Y belongs to B union C, that means Y belongs to B or Y belongs to C. Then using distributive properties, X belongs to A and Y belongs to B. Here it is OR. So in middle we have to put OR. Here X belongs to A and y belongs to C. For this, we write as XY pair belongs to A cross B, because we know that if X belongs to A and Y belongs to B, then we write XY pair belongs to A cross B. Or here we can write XY pair belongs to A cross C. This implies XY pair belongs to A cross B. For or you just write union. For and you can write intersection. Belongs to A cross C. So we take the element from A cross B union C, and this arbitrary element is an element of A cross B union A cross C. Means this set is subset of this set. Similarly, if we take the element from this set, then this element is also element of this set. Then this set is subset of this set. So you can just put double implication here and write A cross B union C equals to A cross B union A cross C. So we conclude that the cross product is distributive over union. Similarly, you can prove cross product is distributive over intersection. This is all about the cross product of sets. Very easy article and important one, because after this we shall discuss the relation, chapter relation and function, which is important for the +2 first year students. Suppose 2x plus 1 and y equals to 2, 3. Find the value of x and y. We know that two order pairs will equal if the first component is equal to first and second is equal to second. Similarly, 2x plus 1 will be 2 and y will be 3. Now 2x equals to minus, 2x equals to plus 1 and x equals to half and y equals to 3. Very easy process, you can find the value of unknown variable x and y. If cardinality of A equals to m and cardinality of B equals to n, then power set of A cross B cardinality equals to dash. We know that cardinality of A cross B equals to mn. Then power set of A cross B cardinality equals to 2 to the power mn. Very easy, sir, to say. Suppose A cardinality m, B cardinality n. What is the cardinality of power set of A cross power set of B? We know that if cardinality of A is m, then cardinality of power set of A equals to 2 to the power m. And the cardinality of power set of B equals to 2 to the power n. So its cardinality will be 2 to the power m into 2 to the power n. That is equal to 2 to the power m plus n. So it is a very easy article for you. That is the cross product of sets. You just go through your textbooks and solve more problems. Thank you all.